Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing some bohemian knotless braids. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, keep watching. So today's video is in collaboration with YGWigs. They sent me their human hair bundles and I'll be using them for my curly hair pieces, and these are the free gifts that came with. I have 3 bundles, but I only use 2 to get a full look, and these are bulk human hair for braiding. They're made specifically for braiding purposes. This is how the hair looks. It has an amazing texture. It's so soft. The hair doesn't have any smell, and the texture that I got is deep wave and 20 inches long. I'm just applying some hair mousse on the hair just to make the hair more defined and it will make the process much easier when separating, and that's how much hair I'll be using each time for my curly hair pieces. Also, I'll be using normal braiding hair for my braids, and that's how much I'll be using. I divided my hair into 4 sections and went ahead and did the back of my head, and that's how the hair looks so far. This is actually my first time using human hair for my boho braids, and I'm so impressed with the quality of this hair. I usually just use synthetic hair for my braids, and as you know, they don't last long, but with this I know my braids will last much longer. This is the braiding gel that I'll be using today, so I'll just apply it to my roots, and I'll avoid applying too much product on my scalp since my scalp has been itching a lot lately. So I'll just apply it on my roots, then I'll smooth it down. Then I'll begin braiding my own hair first. So after braiding a few times, that's when I'll start adding the braiding hair extensions as I go. So this is how I add my braiding hair extensions. So after braiding a few times, I'll start adding the synthetic hair. So I'll just take the hair piece and place it on my middle braid and the braid facing my right arm, and then I'll just continue braiding. And I'll be using 3 pieces of the synthetic hair for each of my braid. So I'll just continue with the same process. I'll take the piece of the hair and place it on my middle braid and the braid facing my right arm, then I'll just continue again braiding. That's how your braid should look, and right now I'll just begin adding the curly hair piece, and I'll just do the same process again. After braiding a few times, your braid should be secure enough, so I'll just take the curly hair piece and set it aside. Then I'll just continue braiding, and when I reach like halfway through, I'll add another curly hair piece, and I'll add like 2 or 3 pieces for the curly hair on each braid. I also want some curly hair on the ends of my braid, so I'll just add some curly hair for that too. That's how it should look when you reach the end of your braid. So right now I'm just taking a small piece of hair and just wrapping it around. Then I'll tie it down so that the braid doesn't unravel, and I'll just do it a few times just to make sure that it's secure enough. And if there's any synthetic hair remaining, I'll just cut it off and just remain with the curly hair at the bottom. That's pretty much how I did my knotless braids, so I'll show you one more time how I did it. So I'll just take the braiding gel and apply it on my roots, then I'll smooth it down, then I'll start braiding my own hair first. After braiding a few times, that's when I'll start adding the extensions. So I'll just take the first piece and place it on my middle braid and on the braid facing my right arm. Then I'll just continue braiding, and that's how I'll do each time I add any hair piece. So that's it, I'm done, and that's how the hair looks. So the last thing that I'm going to do is apply more hair mousse on the hair just to define the curls, and that's pretty much it. And you don't really have to dip your hair in hot water, you just can leave your hair like that. And my hair wasn't stiff at all, it was bouncy. You can see how beautiful the curls are, and that's the final look. I'm really happy with how this hair turned out. The hair is so soft and bouncy, and as I mentioned before, I only used 2 bundles for this hairstyle, and the hair is so thick and full, and it's not heavy at all. And if you haven't yet tried human hair on your boho braids, you should definitely try. It will make your hairstyle last longer, and you can wash your braids, you can style, and your curls won't be ruined at all. So right now I want to show you a few hairstyles that I did with this hairstyle that you can also do. So right now I'm just doing a claw clip hairstyle, and other styles that I did, you can just simply do them yourself, like a bun, half up, half down. There's so many styles that you can do with this hair. I would like to thank YGWigs for sponsoring today's video, and the hair that I used today is their bulk human hair for braiding. The texture is deep wave and it's 20 inches long. All details for this hair will be in my description box, so make sure to check that out. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all on my next one.